mark to set the new record. The 18-19 teams both won 20 games. Taking a look at the starting lineups for Jessup: Kayla Vieira, Mila Lopolo, Naomi Davidson, Michaela Napoleon, and Natalie Mulos. For the visiting Lions, as Jessup wins the tip, Ariana Madansky, Sarah Matosian, Melissa Akullu, Hallie CE, and Alexis Silva. Warriors into their motion offense, and they get it down into the low post. Try to get that extra pass. It's taken away, and back the other way come the Lions. Lob pass up, and a quick layup up and in. Is making that bucket, Melissa Akullu. Seen her play for a few years now, and she is a baller for sure. Mulos with the ball across the half-court line, but good transition defense already from the Lions as they are back and ready to go. Knocking off Menlo the other night. Menlo now with 2 league losses. Consecutive losses for the Oaks, bringing everybody back into the fray as that one's up and good, and that is my Thursday night guess for the Warriors. That was Naomi Davidson. Naomi really partial to her mom's baked mac and cheese. 4 10-minute quarters, 5 fouls in each quarter will get you into the double bonus. As the Lions move the ball around the perimeter. 9 on the shot. Shot clock down to 5, shot away, and that will hit the rim and bounce off. There's the shot up by Hallie CE. And here comes Mila Lopolo. Gives it to the sharpshooter, but that one's just a little strong off of the hands of Mulos. Trying to get it back down low, and it's going to be a tie-up, I think. Eventually, they've got to call something, and they are going to call a jump ball here. So it should favor the Lions as the Warriors won the tip to start this ball game. And it will be Lion basketball. Near side under their hoop. Trigger will be Alexa Silva. Slaps the ball, says, let's get a move on, ladies. Let's get this ball in. And there's a 4, almost a 5 count as they get all the way up top into the hands of CE. Over to the far side it goes. Warriors playing that man-to-man defense. As again, they try to go down into Akili. Instead, it's a three-pointer from the top of the key, around and off. Rebound by Vieira, kicks it out quickly to Napoleon. Napoleon with a long lead pass to Davidson. She's tough in that low post. Both of those girls could really get that low post game going, Davidson and Napoleon. Instead, they're back out to the perimeter. Davidson looking for somebody to come across and maybe set a screen. She's at the free throw line now and turns it over into the hands of Matosian. And here come the Lions, and another good fast break finish by Melissa Akullu. Warriors get it into the hands of Davidson. She runs it across the timeline, kicks it back, and now it's all the way across the court into the far corner. 3 ball by Vieira up. That one's going to be back rim just a little strong. Good rebound, and a nice up and in by Michaela Napoleon. So tough on that low block. She's got all those low post moves and finds that middle of that square, the John Wooden square on the backboard. You hit it right there, the ball will go in every time. Just about 3 minutes into this one, 4-4 game, and we know it's going to be tough. No Jovicevic tonight for the Warriors. Double technicals in the last game caused the ejection, and thus with the ejection as the Warriors turn them over, and here comes Davidson 1-on-2. She's going to take it all the way in, turn around, jump shot from point-blank range, buries it. As I was saying, so no Jovicevic tonight. Again, double T's. She's going to have to sit this one out. And in a game like this one, where you're trying to stay at the top of the standings, somebody's going to have to step up. There's a bump foul. They're going to get Napoleon on that one. So Michaela picks up her first personal, first team foul. Referees today, Michael Sasaki, Miles Jackson, Clifford G. That ball's inbounded on the baseline by the Lions. 6-4 Warrior lead, approaching the 6:30 mark here in quarter number 1. 3 ball on the way, and that will hit front rim, but rebounded by Adriana Madansky. 13 on the shot, dribble drive into the lane. Trying to go up and under. That should have been called a travel, but wasn't. And credit the bucket to Matosian. Warriors back down low. There's Vieira down there, gets hit, gives it up to Davidson. Ball's on the floor. And they're trying to tie it up, but can't. And away with it come the Lions. Into the front court. Pass to the far side. And now between the circles into the hands of Matosian. Running that weave at the top of the key. Keeping the ball alive. 14 on the shot. Looking to get some penetration down inside, but nothing going as the Warrior defense fairly stout. Instead, 3 ball from way outside. No good. Rebound. Shot up and under, and it'll count. Ariana Madansky with the bucket. And they're going to get Davidson on the foul, her first, second team. So Davidson with 1, Napoleon with 1. And to the line for the and one, Madansky. And it's back rim, no good. Rebound to Mulos. Natalie will wait for traffic to clear and bring it across the timeline with the right-hand dribble. Vieira outside the arc, now all the way to the far corner to Davidson. Dribble drive in, the ball's knocked out of bounds, baseline. Good hands that time by Madansky. So it'll be Warrior ball baseline. Near side with 16 on the shot, 5:26 on the game. Ball comes in bounds to Davidson. Circles around a pick and then kicks it far side. 3 ball, saucers out off the hands of Mulos. And once again, here come the Lions into the front court. Matosian trying to get it down low. Does so. And now trying to back the off defense in and turning around with the left-hand lay-in. Nice bucket that time by Akullu. She is a beast. As the Warriors break that full court pressure, get it back to Davidson. Nice look that time for the easy layup. 10-8 Lions. Inside of 5 minutes here in the first quarter, walking it across. Hallie C.E., the point guard. Lions content to run their offense. 13 on the shot and counting. Now down to 10. Akullu with the basketball baseline. Backing it in on Napoleon. Kicks it to the corner, and they're going to get back up top. 3 ball on the way. That'll be a little strong and to the right, but a good offensive rebound. Up and under, no good. Akullu comes up with the ball and puts it in. 2 offensive rebounds. Warriors couldn't block him out that time, and Akullu laying it off the glass. And more full court pressure by the Lions. All the way up the court it goes into the hands of Vieira. She'll circle out of there and get it over to Davidson. She'll get the dribble drive in. No look pass near side, and we're going to get an offensive foul. Standing in the way that time, Matosian. And the foul's going to be on Davidson. Her points off turnovers. 6-2 in favor of the visitors. And paint points, 12 for Vanguard, 8 for Jessup. Pretty close down there, but Akullu's going to be a tough one to handle today. 6'1". Out of Kampala, Uganda. And she has already shown tonight that she's got some great low post moves, and she's got the height and athletic advantage down there as well. Warriors can't afford fouls, and Burns into the game now. Brianna Burns checks in for Coach Laster, who usually can go as many as 10 deep and get the same production. So the weave continues up at the top of the circle for Vanguard. As they've got some subs in as well. Ashlyn Crabtree into the game. Kicking it out. 7 on the shot. To the baseline it goes and making a move inside the key area. Up and under and blocked out of bounds that time by Vieira. And it'll be 1 on the shot clock. Burns in as a substitution. Jackie Kulo also in for the Warriors. Oh, that was just ridiculous. You cannot give up a play like that. As the Warriors caught sleeping, Matosian sneaks in and gets the easy bucket with 1 on the shot clock. 14-8 Lions. And they throw it away again. Another turnover, and back the other way come the Lions. Another fast break. 2 steps and a lay-in. Hallie C.E. and Coach Laster has to call a timeout as it's a 6 for the Lions as they vault to an 8-point lead with 3:05 to go in the first. So Kulo and Lopolo with Mulos, Burns, and Vieira. Far side to Natalie. Mulos now with 1 dribble, gives it back inside, back outside. Vieira looking for somebody to get the shot off. 15 on the shot clock. There's good swarming defense by the Lions. Playing a zone right now. Underneath, left-hand shot up and no good for Burns. Rebound up and no good for Kulo. And Akullu picks up the board. And back the other way is Hallie CE. Dribbles to the near side. Nice crossover move that time. Stymied, though, by Mulos was Silva. Long three ball on the way, and that'll go. Ashlyn Crabtree, freshman guard out of Argyle, Texas, swishes that one. 19-8, 11-point lead. As the Warriors just can't find any kind of sync on their offense right now. Far side, Mulos' jump shot from the baseline will not fall. Vieira with the rebound, kicks it out. Another three ball on the way. Will that one fall? Yes, it would. So Lopolo breaks the scoring drought for the Warriors, gets them back within 8 at 19-11. Under 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Fairly clean first quarter. 3 fouls for the Warriors, no fouls for the Lions. As they run that weave offense at the top and driving all the way in, and the Warriors turn them over, and Lopolo with the basketball gets it ahead to Mulos. Natalie taking a look. She'll pull up just outside the key, looking for a little help. Gets it up top to Vieira. Far side into the hands of Burns. Skip pass all the way across to Lopolo. Mila's three ball. Good! String music right there. So she's hit a couple trays in a row, and that helps the cause. 19-14 Lions. Approaching the 1 minute mark. A little full court pressure now by Jessup. It's Burnsy out on the one-on-one defense. CE giving the ball up. As they continue the weave. Watch out for this young lady. Instead, it's Akullu from the baseline. Partially blocked, I think. As the Warriors going to try for the break. A little too strong for Burns. Akullu had the pass up, but Burnsy just not tall enough to grab it. And into the game, Natalie Scherzer. Check it in for the Lions. For your Warriors, Michaela Glenn joins the fray. And joining her in the lineup will be Amari Guyton. So again, Corey Laster will go deep into this lineup. He's shown that there's about 10 of these gals that can keep it going on in the final minute. 19-14 in favor of the guests from Vanguard. Back into that weave offense at the top of the key area. They'll move it around until they find something they like. Continuing outside the arc. Dribble and handoff, dribble and handoff. 8-7-6 on the shot. Three ball on the way. I heard a whistle. Have to see what the call was here. And they're going to call Guyton for the foul. Amari's first, team's fourth. Corey Laster wanted an explanation on that one. And Sasaki not giving him much of one. So Akullu gets the inbound pass into the hands of CE. She'll set it up. 22 on the game, 15-14 now. About a 6-second differential between game and shot clock. Down to 5, 4, 3. Mulo's playing good defense. Wild shot up, but they're going to call a late foul on that. Another one of those calls you kind of shake your head at. And that should be 5, and they should be in the bonus. And they will be, and going to the line will be Hallie CE. 19-14 Vanguard, 8.6 on the first quarter clock, and CE to the stripe. Lets it go up, and it drops through. Ready for the second. This one up, and it will roll around and drop. 21-14, 7-point lead for the Lions. Warriors would love to get a basket here on the last possession of the quarter. Into the corner it goes. Mulos takes a step-back triple from that side, and it will hit front rim and bounce away, and the first quarter will end with Vanguard up by 7 at scores. Akullu with 8, 4 each for Vitozian and CE, and 2 for Medansky for the Warriors. Lopolo with 6, Davidson with 6, Napoleon with 2, the only 3 Jessup Warriors to score in this game. So it'll be Warrior basketball to start the second quarter, again moving from left to right. We're in the home whites. Vanguard, the visitors, in their dark blue. As the Warriors continue to move it around the outside. Who is going to step up this afternoon with the absence of Napoleon? Up, under, and in. Nice bucket that time by Michaela Glenn on the low post. Jovicevic picking up 2 technicals early in Thursday night's game. Ejected from the game and causing her to miss this one. And that is a big piece of the puzzle for the Warriors. 3 ball from the top of the key will go. Matosian with that one. And Lopolo across the timeline, kicks it near side into the hands of Mulos. On the elbow. Opportunity for a shot, not really there with the good defense. Kick it to the far side. Burnsy 3-ball. Good! Brianna Burns with the triple. 24-19. Medansky getting ready to check back in for the Lions. No, we got an offensive foul. 3-ball was up. Instead, they're going to give the foul to Akullu. That'll be her first foul of the day for Vanguard. And back into the game, as mentioned, will be Ariana Medansky. The Warriors coming up the court. Napoleon's in there with Lopolo. Burns, near side, giving it up. They're going to run out on that trap D. They really come after you, do these Lions. Dribble drive in, kick it back out. 13 on the shot, back over here to Mulos. And the double team pressure on Mulos. Down on the low base, down at the block. Going to have to get one up. Somebody's got to put it up with two. It's Mulos with the 3-ball, and it counts. Just at the buzzer. Natalie drains the 3, 24-22 Lions. CE with the basketball. Double high post set now for the Lions. Akullu trying to set a screen, instead moves out to the far side. They're isolating on that left side of the court, down to 10. Back up top it comes. Now they skip it to the far side into the corner. And that'll be a 3-ball, and that'll be short. Long rebound into the hands of Napoleon. She's going to wait for the traffic to clear and then gives it up to the far side to Lopolo. Back over here near us, it's Mulos with the basketball. And she jumps it in into the low post to almost take it away. Instead, another Mulos tray. Back rim no good. Everybody going after the ball. Achilles going to come up with the shot, the ball. Couple girls went tumbling to the turf, but no call there. Whistles in pockets, letting them play. 24-22 remains the score. 7:20 here to go in quarter number 2. Lions moving it around the perimeter. They'll either look for that 2, or they'll try to get it inside to the big girl. Dribble drive in, all the way in with the left hand, and right through the defense that time. Hallie CE with the bucket. Pushes that lead back out to 4. Mulos with the ball, gets it into the elbow. Back out top, there's Lopolo. Bounce pass down low. Nice look that time. Davidson missed the bunny, but she got fouled on the way. Probably why she missed that one. We're going to get a foul called against Sarah Matosian. First personal, second team foul. And for the Warriors, looking for a substitution here. And it's going to be Shaltil Wata. With Napoleon at the line, she'll get a couple. First one up and good. Second one up, and it rattles home. So now it's a 1-point game. Let's make it a 2-point game, 26-24. And again, that weave offense by the Lions. And again, another dribble drive in, this time missing. Burnsy comes out of there with the rebound. Kicks it to the far side to Lopolo. She'll dish it back over here into the corner. That's Napoleon with it now. Bounce pass to the elbow, gets taken away. Through to a triple team, then a steal by Wada, and she'll go in for the layup, and she can't make it. And they take it away again. Burns comes out of there with the basketball, and she'll give it up to Lopolo outside the arc. Back to Burnsy. She's going to go up with the right hand. It won't fall. So 3 point-blank shots just won't rattle home. There's a seal on the top of that basket right now for the Warriors. 3 great opportunities to tie this ball game, but they just could not get one to drop, and coming back the other way and rattling home the 3, Matosian. .546. Clock rolls here in the second quarter. Warriors down 5 as they try to get it inside again, and another turnover. We're going to get a foul called on that? That was inadvertent contact. And that's Napoleon's second, first team foul. Vieira checking back in for the Warriors. Joining her will be Guyton. Back in for the Lions, Silva. A lot of rattling around on the floor there. I didn't see any real contact to cause that foul, but guys with whistles said yes, it was. So it's a 5-point Lion lead, 5:40 to go here in the second quarter. Points in the paint favoring the Lions 18-10. Points off for turnovers 12-8. Back they come again. CE with the basketball. Keeps the dribble alive. Gives it up between the circles into the hands of Madansky. Far side it goes. Back to CE. Trying to find somebody. 13 on the shot. Silva 3-ball from way downtown. That would hit front rim. And out of there comes Wada with the basketball. And is she going to lose it? No, she loses the handle on it, but gets it back to Lopolo. Milo between the circles. Way out top, Kayla. Bernsey on the far side now, trying to get it down into the low post to Guyton. Amari, turnaround jump shot, will not fall. And back come the Lions with a 5-point lead and 4:53 to go here in the second quarter. CE with the basketball. Dribble drive into the lane, kicks it to the far side, turns it over. Wada comes out of there with it. Dribbles it into the front court, looking for some help. She'll slow down the dribble. Not going to take that three. Kayla with it now. Near side it comes to Lopolo, all the way into the near corner, and then back into the low block. Back outside to Wada. So trying to move that inside-out game. Wada's 3-ball is going to be woefully short. And we'll get a media timeout. Let's take 60 seconds, bring it back to Warrior Arena. Warriors tonight looking to make history. They've won 20 on the season, looking to notch win number 21 and set a new school record. But the Vanguard Lions making it tough on them. Vanguard and Menlo at the top of the standings, both 8-2, with Jessup trailing by a game at 7-3. No Drea Jovicevic tonight. A couple of technicals in the Thursday night contest, keeping her out of this one. So the Warriors again looking for somebody to step up. And apparently, Miles Jackson didn't like the music. MJ, what's wrong with the tunes, bro? They sounded great. Apparently he hasn't been to an NBA game lately. They play that music constantly, nonstop. 4:11, 4:10 on the clock. Silva, far side. Matosian with it, gives it up top. That is Akullu. And we got an offensive foul called. And that'll be against Sarah Matosian. Second personal, third team foul. And again, 5 gets you into the bonus. 4:01 to go. Substitution back into the game, Ashlyn Crabtree for the Lions, as Matosian will have to go out with those 2 fouls early. So Burns is out there with Mulos. Wada, Vieira, and Guyton. Staying in that zone are these Lions, and every time the ball goes to one side, they get the double trap, and they're going to call a block here. Wada flew to the floor, trying to get through, trying to get a step through on that D. And out of the fray, the foul will be called against Alexis Silva. That'll be her first, 4th team foul. So it'll be Burns to trigger it in, far side, gets it out top in between the circles, and that is Mulos with the basketball. Natalie dribble drive in, kicks it all the way out. 3-ball on the way. No, that'll be back rim, no good. Guyton with the rebound. Hands it off on the running way in, and Wada with the bucket. Nice look that time. Little pocket pass to Wada, and that'll go 29-26 Lions. And here they come. CE into the front court, picks up the dribble, gets it to Silva. Back between the circles, far side it goes to Crabtree. Back up top to Crabtree. She's no shyster about that triple. And instead, dribble drive in, pull up jump shot, back rim no good, rebound to Mulos. Mulos into the front court. Warriors can either draw within one or tie it here with the triple. Baseline shot, Brianna Burns will not fall. Well, maybe things will go better in the second half when they're on their home end of the buckets, because the one on the normal visitor end of the buckets, this is just, well, balls will not fall. Dribble drive in, stymies the dribble in the key, kicks it back out for the Lions. CE with the basketball, hands it off to Silva. Silva looked for the three, keeps the dribble alive, backs it out with 3, 2, 1, lets it go, and that will be no shot clock violation. Hit the rim on the way off the glass, and there's Ashlyn Crabtree's triple. That's no good. Rebound by Silva on the baseline. She'll kick it back out to Crabtree. Fakes it one way. Silva, 3-ball from the corner, no good. Somebody over the back there. I think it might be Wada. We'll have to wait and see. Down in front. And the foul will be on Madansky instead. That'll be her first. 5 team fouls over the limit. And that'll mean the Warriors will shoot free throws on every foul in the final 2 minutes and 10 seconds. And it'll be Wada at the line. Shatil Wada. First free throw up, good. So Wada hadn't seen much of her for most of the season. And all of a sudden, in the last couple of games, she's been called into action and acquitted herself quite nicely. Second free throw also drops. Warriors within 1 at 29-28, and back into the game, Milo Lopolo. So good minutes from Wada as Lopolo comes in after a little rest. Warriors choking pressure as CE brings it across the timeline. Fakes the handoff, goes all the way in, and it's thrown away. Guyton with the steal. And here comes Lopolo. Over to the far side of Vieira. Quick pass down low to Guyton. Point blank range. This one finally falls, and the Warriors take the lead at 30-29. Timeout. Van back at Warrior Arena. Jessup taking the 30-29 lead with 1:47 to go. Full court pressure by the Warriors. And CE trying to get it in on the baseline. Finally does. Natalie Scherzer with the basketball. Left-hand dribble across the timeline. Moves it to the right with the right-hand dribble. Crabtree now. Thought about the three. Didn't take it. As they continue to run that weave at the top of the circle. Up and under. Shot no good. Akullu tried to get it. Vieira comes away with it instead for the Warriors, and here they come. Lopolo crosses the timeline with the right-hand dribble. Tries to go that way. Stymied. Reverses and gives it up to Vieira. Near corner and back inside towards the elbow to Lopolo. Drops the basketball. What are they going to call? 3 in the key. .109 on the clock, 30-29. Warriors with the lead, trying to hold on here for the final minute and 8 and take that lead into the locker room. Two squads battling for supremacy in the GSAC. Vanguard, Menlo, Jessup, and the Masters all right at the top of the stack in a very balanced conference this year. Long 3-ball on the way, and that'll hit front rim and not go. Guyton with the rebound, kicks it out to Lopolo. Mila up the far sideline. Holds the dribble, now gives it up to Bernsey. Here comes the trap, back up to Mila between the circles. Now it is back in between the circles, come this side. Mulos with it, back to Lopolo. 30 on the game clock, 12 on the shot clock. Shot now down to 9, 8, 7. Guyton tries to cut through the defense, can't get it. Bernsey's going to launch one from the baseline. That'll be front rim, no good. Vieira can't get the one to go. They're screaming for an offensive foul there, nothing going on. And now they're finally going to get one. And they're going to call it on Mulos. That'll be the first for Natalie, second team foul. And with 14.4 to go, Crabtree with the basketball. Races across the timeline, down to 10, 9. Somebody get out on her. She'll take that triple. Down to the last 5, inside of 4, 3, 2. Dribble drive in by CE. She forced the contact there. All arms are straight up, but she badgered into Burns and picked up the block foul. And they're going to give her 2 shots on that? Wow. That looked like for all the world it was on the floor, but CE will go to the line. 2 of 2 from the stripe this afternoon. 30-29 Jessup with .7 on the clock. Yeah, ball don't lie. Misses that one to the left. CE ready once again. This one up, and that one no good as well. And the clock sounds, and the Warriors will take a 1-point lead into the half at Naomi Davidson and Michaela Napoleon with 4. So the Warriors, again, trying to get this win. Both teams pretty even in field goal percentage. 41.4 for the Lions, 40.7 for the Warriors. 3 of 13 from 3 for Vanguard, 4 of 12 for the Warriors. Free throws, minimal trips. There have not been a lot of fouls called in this one. Rebounding edge by 2 to the Lions. As we get ready for the second half, and here we go. Vanguard with the basketball. CE takes it all the way down to the basket and reverses it back out. Silva up top. And she gets to the lower block and instead gives it up. Matosian now with the dribble drive in, trying to find a shot. Cannot, has to kick it out. Badansky with the ball. Short range jumper is going to not go out of bounds. Warriors waited for it to go out. Instead, Vanguard's Matosian comes up with the rebound on the missed shot, and now they're back into that full court pressure. Full court trap pressure as they get it between the circles and right into the hands of Mulos. Down low it goes to Davidson and then back up top to Napoleon. Napoleon driving down low, puts it up with the left hand, can't get it to roll. Rebound Davidson and she'll put it in. So a quick lead change, back and forth, 32-31 now Warriors. Just a minute gone here in the third of 4 quarters. As another good look down low, and this one bounces and goes in for Matosian. So the seal that was on this hoop for now Vanguard in the first half, it seemed like Jessup couldn't get anything to roll in, and Vanguard's already got a couple close ones in there. Vieira down low, left-hand hook shot up and good. Over the top of Akullu that time. So back and forth we go, and we've not even played 2 minutes here in this third quarter. Jump shot. Off the rim, Akullu down low, goes straight up with it, and they're going to call the foul on Vieira. So Vieira will pick up her first. First team. And I can already hear people in the crowd displeased with that call as Akullu appeared to walk in to Vieira. And yet they call Vieira for the foul. Shot up and no good. And as we like to say in the broadcast business, ball don't lie. See Coach Timmons on the far side, taking in this game. Second one drops for Akullu, and they're back into that full court press. Akullu, very tall, trying to deny the basketball in instead. Easily breaking the press. No look pass over to the far side. Mishandled by Vieira, but Davidson picks it up. And here comes Napoleon. She'll throw it up off the glass. This one won't go, and Akullu with the rebound. Akulu's got the height advantage over everyone at 6'1". Warriors missing their 6-footer, Jovicevic, today. 3-ball on the way, and that'll drop. Basket by Alexa Silva. 37-34 now. 3-point lead once again for the Lions as they go for the steal, knocked out of bounds by Silva. Tried to get it. And what did he just call there? I missed that, Rick. (37-34). A hold they called. We'll have to get that foul here in a moment. Not sure who they called that one on. Rapolo with the basketball outside the arc. All the way to the far side. Now back in near the elbow to Davidson. Check that Napoleon as she drives in, up, under, and that one won't go. And Akullu with the rebound. And here comes CE with the basketball, moving it towards the middle of the court. She'll lob it down low to Akullu. And the big girl puts it up and in. Again, averaging 24.2 a game. And that's just her 11th. And you don't want to see her get started as they try to go for the full court pass and throw it away. Another turnover by the Warriors. So after a good start to the second half, getting sloppy with the basketball, 3 on the way, and that'll be back rim, and they chase it down, but instead it's Lopolo with it, and she comes out of the fray into the front court, all the way to the far side to Davidson. She'll back it out with the right-hand dribble and give it back up to Mila. Mila terminates, gives it up. A little short jump shot, up, no good. Napoleon had a good look at the midi that time, just couldn't get the bounce. And all the way down the other end to Akullu and another bucket. And I'm waiting for Corey Laster to call a timeout as all of a sudden it's a 7-point lead. And there it is. Knew it was coming. 6:34 to go in the third one once again. Going to have to come from behind. And reminding you, no Andrea Jovicevic tonight. Jovicevic out due to 2 technicals in the Thursday night contest. Guyton back in the game. Mulos looking for some help. Gets it to Amari. They're very quick on that trap defense are these Lions from Vanguard. Mulos had the 3-ball look, between the leg dribble, keeps it alive, down to 7 on the shot, lobs it down low. Vieira goes up for the thing, gets blocked away from her, knocked out of her hands, another turnover by the Warriors. Silva now with the basketball, with the left-hand drive all the way down, kicks it into the near corner. Crabtree with it, back to Silva, 3-ball corner, good. 44-34, 10-point lead, and once again, full court pressure being implied. They're breaking it rather easily. They're just not getting easy shots off the break because of the transition defense by Vanguard. And we got a whistle. The travel, I think, was the call there. And Vanguard regains possession with the 10-point lead at the 5:40 mark here in the third quarter. Crabtree gets the inbound pass from Matosian. Crabtree hustles the dribble all the way into the rack. That's got to be offense. They called a blocking foul on that? Davidson, she'll pick up her third. And that is not good for the Warriors. They need her in this game. Now, one of the better calls I've seen out here tonight is Crabtree, the freshman out of Argyle High School in Texas, will go to the free throw line. Wada's going to come in for Davidson. And now Coach Laster asking for an explanation. I don't think anything's going to be good enough because that was a horrible call. I'll just go right out and say it. That was a block. That was not a charge. She was standing straight up, and she just got run over. Both of them go. And again, full court pressure. It's worked pretty well here. It's up to a 12-point lead as the Warriors trying to break that pressure. Lopolo races it across the timeline, gets it into the front court to Burns. Back out top to Mila. One dribble, gives it up corner, back out top. Wada in the ballgame for the Warriors. Got to find somebody who's going to be able to score the basketball. It won't be Guyton as they turn it over once again, and Silva comes out of there with it. Argyle to the near side. Silva now between the circles, crosses over, kicks it out to the corner, 3-ball on the way. That won't go. Back rim a little hard. Good defensive positioning that time. Out of bounds baseline, and it'll be a media timeout. Well, the Warriors got some work to do. So Guyton back out there with Mulos. Jackie Kulo in. Bernsey, as a dribble drive goes in on the baseline, and that one will not fall. Fighting for the rebound. Everybody's there trying to get it. Akullu comes up with a shot, doesn't make it, and is finally pulled down by Guyton. And here comes the Warrior offense. Lopolo, jump shot from mid-range hits. Maybe Mila's going to be the one tonight. 36 points for the Warriors, down 10, 46 for the Lions. Silva, open 3-ball, does not go. She thought she had it. Instead, rebound up and under, no good there. Akullu up and in. 6'1", it's going to beat 5'7", 5'9" every time. And we got a whistle. And it's going to be against Crabtree. Her first, team second. Warriors still going to have to take it in underneath the Vanguard basketball, and trying to get it in past Akullu is tough as they go over the top and back to the middle of the court and get it up to Mulos across the timeline. Good break of the press that time by the Warriors. Looking for some help on offense is what the Warriors need right now, trailing by 12. Mulos with the ball. Keeps the dribble alive. CE out on her. They go down low into the Guyton. Turnaround jump shot from close range rattles home. Back to a 10-point lead at 48-38. CE across the timeline. Hesitates the dribble, takes it all the way down inside. Turnaround jumper from point blank range, no good. Akullu reaching over the top, and they finally get a foul call. So Akullu picking up her second. Third team foul. And the Warriors going to have to break that press again. Lupolo looking for some help, tries to go over the top, nearly throws it away. Bernsey gets it into the hands of Natalie Mulos. Mulos crossing the timeline, gives it up top to her point guard. Bounce pass in low, and another foul call. I want to say it. Oh, they're going to call 11 with the push. I thought it was Akullu. Instead, it'll be on Matosi, and that'll be her third. I thought he called that one on 11. Did he call that one on 11? Yeah. Okay. 3 for Matosian. Guyton goes to the line in a 48-39 ball game. Mari's first up and won't go. Chasing down the rebound, Akullu. And back come the Lions. Silva with the basketball between the circles. Left-hand dribble takes it towards the bucket. Kicks it back all the way out top. Matosian now with the dribble drive. She'll throw it off the glass. No good. There's Akullu down low, and she can't make the point-blank shot. Finally gets it back, and they call the foul on Guyton. Amari had a chance to take that ball away, but Akullu just out-muscled it for it. Now we got a discussion going on. So Akullu will go to the line. 1 for 2 from the stripe today. So the common foul on the shot is right here. She'll get 2. First one up, a little strong. And now it'll be Crabtree stepping up to take the free throws for the technical. First one good. She'll get a second. Second one short. So if you're really going to get to the crux of it, ball don't lie. And much like Thursday night in the ladies' game, the referees are making themselves the focal point of this one, and that is just not acceptable. And as the Lions with the basketball, and they've got the 51-39 lead, just under 3 minutes to go in quarter number 3. Seehee runs into Burns, and they're going to call Bernsey for the foul there. Warriors can't buy a break.
They get the ball too, so it's not point of interruption.
5th team foul in the quarter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5th team foul. That means free throws. CE will go to the line. Misses the first one. So CE for the second, missed the first. And makes the second, 52-39. Warriors break the press again. Bernsey on the far side with it, kicks it near side. 3 ball on the way, that won't go, and we got another push-off foul, and it's going to be against Burns, I believe. Yep, going to get Bernsey for her third. And they'll march down the other end, shoot some more free throws. So this game is coming to a crawling stop with all the free throws as both teams nearly in the bonus. One more until the Lions are going to give up free throws to the Warriors. But right now, it'll be Ariana Madansky to the free throw line for a couple of shots as the Warriors over the limit. 39 for the Warriors, 52 for the Lions. Make it 53. 14-point lead. And again, this third quarter scoring has been brutal. 23-9. Second one good as well. They're knocking people to the ground. Full court pressure once again. Got to get it in, and they do. Here comes the trap in the corner. And that'll be the 5th team foul against the Lions. It's going to be on Crabtree, her second. Now the Warriors will shoot free throws on every foul. So both teams, every foul going to go to the stripe for a couple. As Natalie Scherzer checks back in. Crabtree to the bench. I may have called her Argyle. I think too much of that movie trailers on TV about the movie Argyle as Lopolo hits the first free throw. Warriors trying to get back within shouting range. They're down 14 with 2:39 to go in the quarter. Second one up. That one's good as well. And Wada's going to come back in. And out of the game goes Guyton. So Amari out. Shatil in. And they come across the timeline, do the Lions. Jump shot, free throw line, good from CE. She averages 15 a game. So it's a good 1-2 punch between her and Akullu. Top scorers in the GSAC. Around the horn it goes. Wada on the far side beyond the arc. Gets it outside the elbow to Glenn, and they turn it away, trying to get the pass down low to Davidson. Little contact there, no whistle. And a travel. Go back the other way, another turnover. 13 turnovers for the Warriors, just 8 for the Lions, and again, more full court pressure with Akullu stepping in front of the ball handler. Wada on the far side of the court gets it. And to be another turnover. Not sure how they didn't get the foul call on Scherzer that time. She elbowed her out of the way, causing her to lose control of the ball. It went out of bounds sideline. And there's 2 minutes to go, and Vieira's going to check back in at the next whistle. 56-41, 14-point lead for the Lions. Kulu mishandles, regains. She's on the far side trying to back it in against Jackie Kulo. All the way inside the paint, down low, turnaround jump shot, no good. Right into the hands of one of the Lions. Akullu with it again. And we got another whistle. And it's going to be against Michaela Glenn, her first. More free throws coming as Vieira checks back in for Wada. 2 shots. As Melissa Akullu heads to the line. Hits the first. She's got 18. 6 short of her season average in league play. 1 of 3 now from the line for Akullu. She's got 19 rebounds. Hits them both. As we expected. Again, Jovicevic, the 5'10 senior for the Warriors, out of this game. And it's been a tough struggle without Yo in there. Down low. Back outside, Mulos, corner 3 ball. That's going to be long. Rebound into the hands of Vieira. Fresh 20 on the shot. Back inside it goes. Can't handle there. Mulos with the dribble drive in. Goes up, lays it glass, and they're going to call an offensive foul. You got to call them even both ways. You're going to get her on the charge. That's her first. Correction, second foul called on Natalie. 1:14 to go, 58-41, 17-point lead for the Lions. Well, they went down to Menlo and took care of business at the then first place, Menlo Oaks. And they're rounding into form here late in the season are the Lions from Vanguard. Reverse layup does not go. Rebound Vieira. Lopolo kicks it up. Kulo with the left hand, no good. Another whistle. And they're going to get the foul on Madansky. That'll be her second. And to the line, Michaela Glenn. First one for Michaela up and will not fall. She'll get a second opportunity. Second one drops. And we're under a minute here in the third quarter. This quarter belonging to Vanguard, outscoring the Warriors so far 29-11. So that 18-point differential, erasing a 1-point Warrior halftime leading, putting them up by 17, make it 16. So back low to Aquila they go. Trying to back it in against Vieira. Doing a good job, but Can't stop that. Left hand up off glass and good. She's up to 19 points now. 19 points, 19 rebounds for the GSAC's leading scorer. Baseline jump shot will go. Michaela Glenn for the 2 points, 60-44, under 15. They're going to hold it for that final shot. Should get it going right here around the 7-second mark. CE with the basketball, looking to make a move. Reverses the dribble, pulls up from just inside the foul line, but there's Akullu again with another rebound, her 20th of the game. Shot does not go. With 14 and 9 for CE. On the other side, Lapolo with 10, 8 for Davidson, and 5 for Glenn off the bench. And the Warriors will start with possession here in the fourth quarter. And again, a ton of work to do as they trail it by 16. Burns gets the basketball, kicks it back out to Milo. Jump shot up and short. Vieira grabs it, and it's knocked out of bounds. Baseline, it'll be Warrior basketball. Warriors now back into their offense. Davidson back in the game, right to the rack, and this one will fall. Got the 2 dribbles right into the cup. Put it up, back rim and down. Warriors need stops. CE with the basketball. Kulu's been a monster down low. They just have no answer for that 6-1. Outside the arc, 3 ball on the way. That'll be off, and the Warriors come out of there. Bernsey with the rebound. Skip pass ahead to Davidson. She's going to reverse it back the other way to Lapolo. Mila gets it, and now they got to swing it all the way back up top to Vieira. 20 on the shot, plenty of time to get into this offense. Lapolo, far side, into the hands of Bernsey. Underneath, good look that time. Davidson can't make the bunny. And here comes Akullu racing up the court. First time we've seen the big gal handle like that. She's looking for her point guard, finally gets it back to CE. They're going to get a grab foul. And they're going to call it on Burns. That's her 4th. I've got her for 4. That may be incorrect. No, it's her 4th. First team foul. Into the game, Brittany Tran for the Lions. Handling the basketball, giving it up to Medansky. Into the near corner it comes. Silva, dribble drive into the paint. In and out of that paint before 3 seconds are called. 1 on the shot, and that's a good defensive stand right there by the Warriors. Shot clock violation. Got a whistle. Substitution into the ballgame for the Warriors for the first time this afternoon, Raylyn Ferguson. As Burns comes out, Ferguson in, and more full court pressure from the Lions. Davidson with it. Splits the defense. We're going to get a grab call. And it's going to be against Brittany Tran. Tran with her first team foul. Davidson will inbound the ball. Just on the Lions side of half court, looking for somebody to move out. There's Raylyn. She'll get it in. Back to Davidson. Across the court it goes. All the way to the far side, Vieira. Trying to go down low. Going to give it up and throw it away. Kulu had the point-blank opportunity. Check that. Glenn had the point-blank opportunity, decided to throw it to the corner, and it went out of bounds. So CEO Triggle down in that near corner, just past the Warrior bench. Long pass all the way up, and a nice defensive play that time by Glenn, playing defensive back and knocking it out of bounds. It's about 45 feet. When Vanguard outscored Jessup 31-14 here in the fourth. First free throw up and good. Second one swishes on through, and it'll be Vanguard basketball. 62-46 the margin right now with 8:07 to go in the contest. And now they're explaining to Corey Laster what that was. Corey said, I never got an explanation on this. And he didn't. So CE with the ball. Gives it up in the hands of Tran as they weave it at the top. Outside the arc. Trying to get it down on the low block. Got the mismatch down there. Good hands that time by Mulos to knock it away from Akullu. And she goes up and under, and that's blocked. Kicking it out front to Mulos. Natalie going to back it out. Give it up to Raylan. Down low. Turnaround jump shot off the glass. We'll get a foul call. And it's going to be against CE. That's her first. Second team foul. So CE and Tran each picking up one here in the fourth quarter. And to the line will be Michaela Glenn. First free throw up and good. Michaela will get that second in the act of shooting. And that one will drop as well. So now the Warriors employing some full court pressure. And get it into Akullu, and she'll march it across the timeline and slow down and wait for her point guard. Gives it off to CE. CE yelling out the play as they start that weave outside the arc. Turning the corner and driving it all the way to the hoop, laying it up no good. And are they going to get Davidson again? No. They're going to say the foul's on Glenn. Her first. Second team foul. And two shots coming for Medansky. Medansky misses that one. Now 4 of 6 from the stripe. Five of 7 now, and a 63-48 lead for the Lions. And the Warriors nearly turn it over. Ferguson with the basketball gets it into the front court to Davidson. She's going to go right to the cup. Tries to step through. Are they going to call another charge here? I think they can finally get the blocking foul. Yeah, they got that one right. So CE picks up her second. Burns back into the game. And who's coming out? And coming out of the game will be Ferguson. So a couple of free throws for Davidson. First one up, no good. Free throws and stops. Yeah, controls over those free throws. 15-footer uncontested. So Davidson will try the second. That one up and good. 63-49. Silva across the timeline. Davidson on her. Giving it up to CE. CE against Burns now. She gets around her with the left-hand dribble all the way in. Nice fake at a bucket. Fake the inside drop pass to Akullu and then took it to the glass herself and laid it in. 65-49 Lions. Running out of time are the Warriors. Turnaround jump shot. Davidson good. Looking for the foul. Doesn't get it. 61-55. 14-point lead. Still a lot of time. Need stops. You need defensive rebounds, and you got to make some shots. CE hesitates the dribble, takes it all the way in, up and under, no good. Rebound by Akullu. Check that, Glenn. All the way up the court it goes. Warriors try to get it into the post. Instead, it's up at the elbow. Davidson backing it in. Turnaround jump shot once again. Thought she got fouled. No call. And now we got a whistle. You don't miss them that badly unless you get hit on the wrist. And the foul's going to be called against Michaela Glenn, I do believe. It's got to be Glenn. They said 14, but I'm not sure now. As Davidson will check back in, we'll get a timeout on the court. Or not. I'm going to say they called that one on Michaela Glenn. I thought I saw 14 coming out of there. I'll double check that for you. Long pass down the court, and Akullu mossing everybody to come down with the basketball. Approaching the 6-minute mark, now under 6, 65-51. Lions, wild shot from underneath. Napoleon with the rebound into the hands of Lopolo. Milo across the timeline with the right-hand dribble. Keeps it alive, kicks it corner, Davidson. Now to Napoleon, back out top. Mulos, long 3-ball on the way. Nope, won't go. As everybody racing for it, Akullu picks up another board. It's her 24th of the game. You want to see where this game's gotten out of hand. It's Akullu just taking charge on the boards, and there's another one up and good. So not only does she get the board, she gets the putback. She's up to 23 points, 24 boards. 67-51, 16-point Vanguard lead. Mulos, again outside the arc, doesn't take the shot this time. Skips it across to Davidson. Check that Burns. Off the hands of Burns into the hands of Mulos. Baseline jumper, front rim no good. Tipped out by Burnsy that time. And coming away with it is Lopolo. Fresh 20 on the clock. They go far corner. Mulos with the dribble. Spins to her left. Step back from the free throw line. That won't fall. So there's a lid on the bucket for the Warriors. Scoreless in their last minute and 45. 67-51 the score. 4:43. Matosian gives the ball up into the hands of Brittany Tran. And they're going to call a jump ball. And we've got a media timeout. So we'll straighten it all out. So Wada back in. Also joining for the Warriors, Jackie Kulo. Milo Lopolo, Burnsy, and Vieira. No full court pressure that time by the Lions. 4:30 on the clock. Crossing the timeline, Lopolo with the basketball. Looking for the high pick. Gets it. The pick and roll was not there. Wada now with the basketball. Dribbles to her right. Gives it up. Burns gets the bounce pass back over. 3-ball partially blocked that time. Tip, out of bounds baseline. It'll be Lion basketball. Corey Laster in an extended conversation with Clifford G. Good job by these Lions coming north, going down into Menlo and taking a game on Thursday night, dealing the Oaks their second loss of the season and really getting those standings all tied up. 2-loss and 3-loss teams at the top of the stack. And a nice move up under and not in though. Vieira with the rebound. Back come the Warriors. 3:50, clock rolls. Lopolo back outside of Vieira, and she nearly turns it over. Instead it'll be Lopolo with the basketball again. 19 on the shot. As the Warriors get it between the circles to Wada. High dribble, up, under, will not fall. Late whistle once again. And they're going to get the foul that time on Madansky. That'll be her third. Substitution for the Lions, Aisling Crabtree back into the game. And having a seat will be Madansky with that third. 67-51, still a 16-point lead, much like it was at the end of 3. And Wada will go to the free throw line. Shatil, 2 of 2 from the stripe this afternoon. That one's up and good. Second one, that's good as well. 14-point Vanguard lead, 3:30 to go. Warriors with the full court pressure, and they nearly take it away. Instead, breaking the press, CE all the way into the front court with a 2-on-3. And it is stolen. Put a foot on the baseline that time for Burns, and it'll go back over to the Lions under their hoop far side. Reset the shot clock to 30. 3:22 on the game. Silva outside the arc, trying to give it to CE. Finally gets it to her. Good defense by the Warriors. Baseline drive. CE had the shot. Shoot it. Give it up, and that is no good. But guess who? No stopping her. Akullu, 25 points, 26 boards now. 69-53 Lions. Lopolo, pull-up jump shot, back rim just a little strong, no good. Off with the basketball, that is Silva. CE now has it. Burns out on her, trying to pressure her just a little bit as Mulos gets ready to check back in for the Warriors. CE goes back down low to Akullu. Up and under with the Euro step, and that'll drop. So she's got 27. Bettering her season average by 3. They held her in check pretty much in the first half, but the second half she has been fantastic. 3 ball, far side, Bernsey hits one. As we approach the 2-minute mark of this contest. Warriors content to letting the Lions just move that ball around the top. And Akullu going to pick up a foul on somebody. She'll go to the line. 2-shot foul. Foul called against Jackie Kulo, her first. 5th team foul. Mulos and Davidson back in for the Warriors. And Akullu will go to the line where she's 3 of 5 from the stripe, trying to add to her game high total of 27. Free throw up and good. She's got 28 now. Make it 28 as she misses it. Burns with the rebound into the front court. She races, gives it up to Davidson. We're just going to get some threes up here if they're going to catch up at all in this game, and it's going to be tough to do down 72-56. Being held well below their season average. There's a foul. As Davids took a knee, a little bit of a Charlie horse there. And it'll be Matosian with the foul, her 4th. So the Warriors averaging 75 plus on the season, being held to a 56-point margin right here in a 72-56 game with 1:38 to go. Davidson, free throw up and rolls on in. Hopped over the front of the rim and then dropped on through. That one missed. And into the front court with the left-hand dribble is C. Nobody down guarding the basket. She's going to take it all the way up and lay it in with the left hand. Now this one's out of hand. Warriors are going to absorb the loss tonight. Not going to set the school record for most wins in the season on this particular afternoon. 3 ball from the corner, good by Vieira. As we approach the 1-minute mark in a 74-60 game. And Coach Baglica did not like that call at all. 1 minute to play. Warriors down 14. They can't afford to sit around and look at each other. They got to get some shots up, and they got to be from 3. Instead, dribble, drive in, turn around, midi. Bounce, bouncing out. Off the hands of Davidson, and the Lions call it to the glass and putting in easy 2-footers. The advantage there also going to Vanguard 40-22. So the Lions will get out of here with this victory. They'll improve to 9-2. Jessup will drop to 7-4. And in between, Menlo. And the Warriors will have a week off to get prepared for the Oaks in what has become a jumble at the top of the standings in the GSAC for the ladies. And we're going to get a foul on Mulos with the hand check. So to the free throw line for a couple will be CE. CE 3 of 5 from the stripe this afternoon. 4 out of 6 now. She's got 13. About 2 off of her season average. So Akullu again held in check in the first half, exceeding the season average by bucketing up in the second half. CE matching her season average with that free throw. And into the game comes Brittany Tran once again. And Sarah Matosian will sit down for the final 39.3. So Burns will let it bounce. Finally picks it up. Clock starts with 39 to go. Crossover move by Davidson, kicks it out. Corner three by Burns will be short. Rebound. Davidson no good, but she's fouled. Foul's going to be on Tran with the push. That's 2 shots. And into the ball game for the first time, Naomi Hotchkiss, 6'4", freshman center out of Washington State. Also getting some playing time will be Natalie Scherzer. She's been in and out of the game today, has Scherzer. 11 minutes. Davidson's first free throw up and in. Davidson with 14 to lead the Warriors. Drops that one in for her 15th point of the afternoon. 6 of 9 field. Hitting 3 of 5 from the stripe. So 27 and a half ticks to go. Warriors down by 14. Into the front court come the Lions. So they move it around the perimeter. Coaches just wanted to hold it out for the clock to run down. Davidson Burns gonna make her win. No fouls being heard from Corey Laster. They're gonna absorb a loss here. And it'll be by a 14-point margin. Warriors outscored them 18-14.